Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome back to a professional match of StarCraft 2. Today it's time for a Protoss versus Terran where we find ourselves on the map 2000 atmospheres. And actually herO, our Protoss player here with the pink Protoss probes, he cancelled the first probe that he was building only to go for a pylon at 12 supply. Now usually Protoss players only do so whenever they want to get very aggressive in the earlier stage of the game, because obviously you can get your gateway out, your cybercore out, and then whatever you want, usually on the other side of the map. We'll have to see if he goes for a double gas as a follow-up as well. His opponent, okay, playing with the blue SCVs, already sending out one of those bad boys towards the other side of the map. We're looking at GuMiho's main command center. So this particular game was recommended to me by someone. Okay, so there's the barracks going up. This particular game was recommended to me by someone who said that this was like Bronze League heroes, but played at the professional level, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But I guess what they're trying to get at is that it's like a crazy game, but then played between players that are actually really, really good. So it is indeed going to be double gas. So he's going to be able to saturate those gases very quickly as well. Probe is already moving across the map. Should be a cybercore as soon as this thing finishes up. There it is. Okay, so I guess Proxy Void Ray. So usually what we see these days in the meta is like a Stargate planted down, like right around over there, and then you go for like, I don't know, another pylon over here, a couple shield batteries, and then you shoot lasers and whatever you can over here at top of the ramp with Void Rays while simultaneously healing them up as well. The problem is, though, usually you do go for a Zealot, so that one is already coming up. He should definitely go for an Adept as a follow-up, too. And actually... Oh, okay. Now I see where this game is gonna go crazy. There's a factory also being proxied. So, GuMiho is planning on killing his opponent really quickly, and herO is planning on killing his opponent really quickly. Although, herO is actually now using that very first Zealot, not so much to rally it straight across the map, but to actually scout at home as well. So you will see right now that there is a proxy factory coming up. The problem is obviously that Reapers are way quicker. Stargate has been planted down. Adept is a follow-up too. GuMiho does not know, though, that his opponent is planning on proxying on the other side of the map, although I guess seeing this Zealot at this time already kind of gives that away. This can get very awkward very quickly. So there's also a Tech Lab as a follow-up. Apparently, ooh, he will actually kill the SCV. That's huge. Actually, killing the SCV is absolutely massive, because right now there will not be any anti-air whatsoever. Another factory comes up at home. Stargate is just about to finish. There's not going to be any anti-air here whatsoever. He cancels this factory. Concussive shells, or concussive shells rather, are coming up. So this was definitely GuMiho planning on being hyper-aggressive, but now he may very well be forced to return back home, although I'm not 100% sure if that is necessarily the best choice. I guess he is really concerned, but the wall should keep these units at bay for at least a little while. Problem is, without anti-air, what exactly are you going to do against a Void Ray that's already just about to come up? Alright, so I guess the Marauders here and maybe that Reaper as well are... Okay, they're going to try and kill the probe. Will he be able to destroy this for now? I mean, like I said, there's no anti-air. What are you going to do? herO going after the Marauder, which I'm also not sure if that's the most important target here. Anyways, missile turret comes up. Factory building the tech lab here so he can eventually, hopefully, go for a... yeah, I don't know. He shouldn't have been chasing the Marauder there. He could have definitely killed the missile turret. I think he wants to go for a Cyclone here eventually. Marauders, though, together with the Reaper, have made their way once again back towards the other side of the map. herO is going to try and target fire down whatever he can. A little bit indecisive, actually. Okay, so the tech lab is going to start the research at the same time. Well, at this point, there's really not that much available. herO actually using Chrono Boost right there on the Stargate as well. So he's not going to be able to recall this Void Ray. I mean, I'm no Protoss vs. Terran expert, but a lot of these moves don't really make that much sense, right? I mean, I cast a lot of PvT, I guess. I play my fair share of it too, but... Oh my god, alright. Well, that's a lot of workers going down. Now he's gonna send both of the Void Rays back. Actually decides to... Huh? Why recall both? He had free reign over here. Wait, why did he recall both? I'm not sure. I guess he really did not want to take any additional damage. The problem is, I think one Void Ray would have cleared the job here that 3 Void Rays are now doing. And at this point, yeah. GuMiho is going to be... Maybe I'm missing something very important, but I don't think so. At this point, GuMiho is going to be able to, at the very least, secure this for the time being. Love this as well, actually. Slow pushing with missile turrets, I guess. So once the lock-on improvement finishes up, which is this little upgrade right here, that's currently being researched for GuMiho, he's going to have a much easier time dealing with the voids. The problem is, though, that's still a lot of void rays, and with prismatic alignment, they're going to be able to deal a lot of damage. Ooh, it's very dangerous still, actually, for GuMiho. He does get a lock-on over here. Only a single shield battery on that low ground. We do have as much damage here coming up, okay? Mag Field Accelerator is finishing at 5, 2, 1. Okay, he finishes up, but all of the cyclones are gone. What a messy game here. I think eventually herO still comes out ahead. Yeah. So actually, the Reaper and Marauder are still going to town, but this time around there is a shield battery. Killing them right as the mech... Is he gonna send them all back home again? Well, I guess at this point there's not that much he can do, but maybe he could still try and, like, at least deny something. He could have recalled one Void Ray and kept that one for base defense, right? Am I missing something? I don't think I am. Obviously, it's a split-second decision, because how often do you find yourself with Proxy Stargate going up against Proxy Factory? Despite the fact that there was no anti-air out for quite some time, GuMiho at the very least still lives. Alright, so he finishes up his starport, so if he wants to, he can also go for Viking production, which he may very well need. Neither player, though, has a base. Well, there finally does herO go for, well, I guess a second base is what I mean, right? So they obviously both have a main. Cyclone trying to get some work done. Ooh, ooh. The mech fields are very nice. Look at him dancing. Yeah, he wants to kill the pylon. I actually like the Phoenix follow-up quite a bit. If you lift these units up, obviously that... Oh god, it actually barely didn't come out. But if you lift these units up, they're not going to be able to escape nearly as easily. Okay, so this one also will not lift to tell the tale. But at the very least, this buys a lot of time for GuMiho to now... Oh. Go for his own command center. I was thinking he could build it over here, but I guess he's already blocked that with one of his own supply depots. He probably needed the depot, and he's like, quick, go build it! And then he built it wherever he was looking. Is that first barracks? I guess this was the first barracks that was... Oh no, it was another one that started up over here. Okay, he's got to go for 3 barracks here in total. That is the first barracks, though, that was originally built on the other side of the map. herO apparently planting down another pylon here to continue that Phoenix production. I don't mind it. If you can lift up a Cyclone, obviously it's never gonna live. Cyclone's actually surprisingly expensive too, so... This is the strangest wall I've seen in a while. I see where the Bronze League Heroes comment is coming from, yeah. Alright, so... I think eventually Gumi should be able to stabilize, but it's gonna be really difficult for him to take his low ground, right? Oh. Okay, that's nice. In the meantime, Protoss has already started mining his. Twilight Council comes up. Okay, this is a full wall. It's a bit of a strange full wall, but I guess it will still be useful. So, the follow-up here, and this is actually a really good scan by Gumi. I'm assuming, at least. Yeah, he does see that the Twilight Council is researching something. And it could be Blink, I guess? But it pretty much always is going to have to be Charge. This usually means that Protoss is planning on getting quite a bit more aggressive going forward as well, once that upgrade eventually finishes. Slow pushing another missile turret towards the low ground. Very nice. Good. He wants to dance. Here come the Cyclones. Oh my god. The Phoenixes, though, lift up all the Cyclones as 3 of them get picked off. Well, I guess at the cost right there of 1 sentry. What a mess. Adepts decide to shade in. Cancel, cancel. Alright. So we're 9 minutes into the game and Terran is just about to grab his natural. Main base is already running low. 10 minutes into the game is usually when this thing starts running out. So it's really, really critical he grabs the base. herO, though, knowing what's going on, has decided to grab the base at the 12 o'clock. Charge is done. So I actually love this. Well, it's just about to be done. 15 seconds. I love this because GuMiho is gonna make it much harder for these zealots to actually get some work done. Stimpec just about to finish as well, so I'm actually a little bit concerned here. If herO decides to push, not only is this like the Sim City here, right? The infrastructure from GuMiho is definitely going to favor him. There's not that many units to lift either, although, I mean, you guys know I love Phoenixes in Protoss versus Terran. They're still going to be able to go in and at the very least kill a couple of those SCV, or SCVs. Space construction vehicles, with an S at the end. Alright. I like actually that herO didn't commit there. I think committing there may have been the wrong call. He's currently got 4 gateways. Gateways 5 and 6 are coming up as well. He's gonna go for the first upgrade right there inside of the forge. Still pumping out Phoenixes. Ooh. GuMiho is actually getting a little bit adventurous. I mean, he does have a large army, but I mean, those warpins don't mess around. GuMiho, I don't know if this is the right call. So he's thinking, okay, I've been pumping out Marines like 5 at a time for a little while here. Combat shield not done yet. Stimpec is. Oh, I love this. Yeah. Without combat shield, it's going to be very difficult for him to actually commit to a fight on the other side of the map, and the upgrade right there does get denied. At the same time, though, the ground army there of the Protoss player is forced to retreat, but Terran is... Ooh, is he still going to go for a push? So combat shields, they add 10 hit points, right, to Marines, which is absolutely massive. He does finish up additional upgrades, though, so he's going to have 1-1, as well as Stimpec. Void Race still going to town inside of the main base, and the entire Terran army, other than reinforcements right now. Okay, Void Race will be killed eventually. Yeah, I mean, the Terran army right now is on the other side of the map. Okay, so this... so risky. He doesn't even have enough energy right here to really heal these units back up to full, I'm pretty sure. Third Nexus in a lot of trouble. My god, even a couple of the units here get grabbed as they try to reinforce this Terran army. I guess this push is expensive here for GuMiho, but at the very least he just destroyed his opponent's third base. My favorite games of StarCraft are the ones where, you know, it's kind of sloppy. You know what I mean? Like, if both players are playing perfectly, usually we get to the late game and things get very exciting, obviously, at that point. But this is something else. This is both players getting into a situation where they're definitely not comfortable. GuMiho being brave enough to leave a medevac with 8 Marines behind as well, even though he very well knows that there's a squad of Phoenixes roaming the map. Anyways, third Nexus once again gets planted down. There's the Robo facility coming up. He could definitely try and kill the third again if he wants to, or go after the mineral line instead. Only just now is when additional gases are being planted. GuMiho may actually run into some issues though, because very soon, right, with the amount of mules here and the amount of SCVs, this base is also going to run dangerously low. Recoil right here, utilized once more. So that's going to get rid, I guess, of these Marines inside of that medevac. How is GuMiho gonna leverage this, though? Because, like, still no third CC. I guess he's planning on like, I don't know, lifting this base up and mining over there? Don't tell me you're gonna plant it on location, Gumi. No, don't do it! I hate this! Why not just, There's zero guarantee that this base will finish on location, but... Terran players, dude. They're very reluctant to ever make the fly of shame. I think that's how they view it anyway. The chances of the Phoenixes, though, flying in and just killing the SCV here are so high that it would never really... Anyways. Robo Bay. Still not a whole lot of units available, but it is a lot of Zealots. Yeah, we're talking 22 Zealots. Zealots with charge, +1 melee. There are a few Widow Mines, so I guess it all comes down to where the Widow Mines will connect. Okay, well, I mean, they're not gonna connect. Ooh, okay, they're not gonna connect for now. Needs to be so careful. Phoenixes can take one of those hits to the face. Wouldn't even mind one of the Phoenixes sacrificing itself, but I'm not sure. Disruptor Ball coming up as well, but it's still gonna be a little while until that one is done. Phoenixes actually do lift up at least one of the Widow Mines. The other Widow Mine over there, getting some work done. Sentries mostly without energy, and GuMiho is actually just pushing through right here. Still, though, there's a couple of good force fields available. One of the Widow Mine actually, or one of the Widow Mines rather, connects right there with the Bio Army, but still, all of the sentries right now are getting picked off, except for one who lives to tell the tale. Purification Alpha explodes on all of the Bio units, and what seemed to be a phenomenal push, all of a sudden, turns out to be less than ideal. Alright, third CC, done. Orbital Command, coming up. +2, also about, I would say, 3/4 of the way done. herO ended up losing a lot of his precious units there, primarily the sentries. But zealots are, you know, units you can replace. He still has these phoenixes out. Even though I suggested he should maybe, like, tank some of the hits there. I don't think that was the right call after all. Because these units are so annoying. Okay, there's the main CC. I guess flying on over towards the 4th base location. Yeah, he doesn't want to use up all the energy right here in the Phoenix either. So he doesn't have any lift-ups available anymore at home. Although, yeah, 3 Widow Mines are good. Quote-unquote free. 4 Medivacs. Skipping ahead of the rest of the Bio army. Colossi, though, are going to be added into the mix here, too. And this is like an anti-marine army to a T, right? Disruptor, Zealot, Sentry. I mean, with Guardian Shield and Force Field, and then obviously the Colossi. This is not an army that Marines are going to have a good time against. Anyways. Now, all of a sudden, GuMi has got himself 3 base eco. Neither player really has that much mining, I suppose. But herO is starting to build up his army quite well. This is starting to be quite a scary force. Wouldn't be surprised to see him going for like a 4th base here relatively soon. Although, we can kind of look at this and think that that may be a good idea when you're actually in the game and you know you're not at the highest supply count at this point. It is difficult to make that call. The problem is that obviously this natural expansion can soon lift up as well and then continue mining over there or continue mining over here. Okay. Blink is also researched, so if Terran decides to go for a bunch of Vikings to try and deal with the Colossi, those Stalkers can blink underneath to try and gun down all of those Vikings. Okay. Phoenixes, dude. These Phoenixes have been really nice. Oh, 2 Medivacs here too. Oh, you don't want to lose Medivacs here as Terran. It sucks. Anyways. Oh, he's actually trying to drop into the main base. Luckily, right there for GuMiho, herO wasn't paying very close attention to the situation, although he did just army hotkey all of his units back to the main base. I was going to say, I don't think you want to send everything there. Well, the Marines knew it was a one-way trip, and eventually all of those units do end up getting picked off. A Marine and an Observer, apparently. Very close to each other. This is a scary Terran army, or sorry, a scary Protoss army, though. 3 Colossi. He's adding on High Templar right now, too. Upgrades are looking pretty good as well for herO. I mean, this army is starting to be a little bit terrifying. Prism is not out yet, so whenever you push without a Prism, obviously, there's not going to be any reinforcements. Okay, so he's going to go after the 3rd base here. At the same time, Terran's actually going in for the counterattack, picking up a couple of Archons here that I guess those High Templar morphed into. He's got units right now instead of the natural, and he's soon going to have units right here over at the 3rd base as well. That Nexus is going to be in a lot of trouble. Is he going to walk back home? Did he recall? Yeah, he did recall. So herO is going to try to keep at least one of those bases alive, I suppose, but he's already lost a ton of workers. Zealots coming in from the side. Where's the Phoenixes? Yeah, the Phoenixes are going to make retreating with this Terran army pretty much impossible. Colossi running around. 8 probes end up going down here. Nexus obviously also got killed, but GuMiho did lose a lot of his army there. I mean, if you look at the army supply count, though, there's still way more Terran. I don't really know where it all is. I guess it's scattered in little packs all around the map. Yeah, the fact that he could lift up that main CC and go on over to this base has been very, very helpful. Oh god, these Widow Mines actually still got more. Oh god, hold up. I'm gonna back off for just a sec. So this Widow Mine over here, I think they fired twice. Yeah, so one of them has 11 kills and the other one didn't have as many, but I think it had 0, but still scary. Okay, GuMi, once again, coming in with a little hit squad. Love the way that the man is splitting up his army. Fantastic. No, I think you go after the base, man. Now he's just getting greedy. Okay, well, you know what? If this is what you get for being greedy, it's not bad at all. He's even going to get the Nexus as well. 18 probes, once again, end up going down. GuMiho takes a tremendous... Or, sorry, herO takes a tremendous amount of eco damage. At the same time, he did send a couple of Zealots across the map. Oh, man. All right. But this is kind of forcing herO into an all-in, isn't it? 8, 7, 9, 13 kills. These Phoenixes that were proxied a long time ago, they have been super helpful. Okay, gets a couple of Widow Mines here too. I mean, every little bit counts. I think what you do right now I think what you do right now if you're herO is go for an all-in. His supply count, I mean, it tells the story of him not being able to macro for much longer. Okay, good splits right there too. There's still some bio army on the other side of the map, but honestly, something's telling me that herO does not care. I'm pretty sure he's planning on winning the game right here, right now, or not at all. Okay, so that bio army here, yeah, it's gonna be able to kill a couple of probes here. herO only at 50 supply, but I mean, pretty much all of that is, well, 48 right now. He's got 48 out of 48 army supply. He's gonna be able to kill a ton of his opponent's stuff. This base is not gonna be that useful here either. Actually, a couple Marauders right now coming in from back. One of the Colossi gets killed pretty much for free. Disruptor's Purification Nova trying to maximize its damage, but not getting that much work done. I don't know what herO was looking at here, but it wasn't it wasn't his army. Hold on, can we go back for just a sec? What happened here? So he was shooting lasers. There's a bio army over here. I'm gonna actually have a quick look. Okay, so this is the vision here of herO. So he's trying to kill SCVs. I guess in his mind, this game is already over. But then all of a sudden, he gets blindsided by a huge Terran army that comes in from the top and is right there on top of all of the Colossi. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, I think Bronze League heroes at the pro level is it's not a bad way to describe this game. But man, that was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, hit that like button down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notified as soon as future videos go live. Today, I also want to give a special shout out to the Patreon supporters. Thank you very much for directly supporting the channel. If you're interested, head on over to patreon.com/LowkoTV. A link is also down below in the description of the video if you want to make use of any of the perks or you just want to tip in. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to smile. And I'll see you once again in the next one.